Have you ever noticed someone suddenly go quiet after a disagreement or when they're clearly upset? This silence isn't just an absence of words, it's a powerful emotional response. Today, we're diving into the psychology of people who choose silence when they're hurt. We'll explore why some people withdraw, what's happening inside their minds, and how this behavior affects relationships. Understanding this silent reaction can help us become more empathetic and supportive, both for ourselves and for those around us. Let's begin by looking at what triggers this quiet response. People often go silent when they feel deeply hurt, misunderstood, or overwhelmed. This reaction can be triggered by harsh words, criticism, or even feeling ignored. For some, silence is a way to protect themselves from further emotional pain. Instead of lashing out or arguing, they retreat inward, hoping to process their feelings in private. This withdrawal isn't always intentional. Sometimes it's an automatic response shaped by past experiences or personality. Recognizing these triggers is the first step in understanding why silence can be a coping mechanism for many. Silence when hurt is often rooted in psychological defense mechanisms. For many, it's a way to avoid confrontation or further emotional injury. Psychologists suggest that this behavior can stem from childhood experiences where expressing pain wasn't safe or welcomed. Over time, silence becomes a learned response to emotional distress. It's not about punishing others, but rather about self-preservation. By staying quiet, individuals create a buffer between themselves and the source of pain, giving them space to process complex emotions. Not everyone responds to pain with silence. Personality plays a big role. Introverted individuals or those who are highly sensitive may be more likely to withdraw when hurt. They often need time alone to process their feelings before they can talk about them. On the other hand, extroverts might seek out conversation or express their emotions openly. Understanding these differences can help us avoid misinterpreting silence as indifference or anger. Instead, we can see it as a personal way of coping with emotional pain. Past shapes how we deal with pain. People who grew up in environments where emotions were dismissed or punished may learn to stay silent as a form of self-protection. This habit can carry into adulthood, making it difficult to express hurt openly. Sometimes silence is a way to avoid repeating painful experiences from the past. By understanding someone's background, we can better appreciate why they might choose silence over confrontation and offer support in a way that feels safe to them. When someone goes silent, it can create confusion or distance in relationships. Partners, friends, or family members may feel shut out or rejected, not realizing that silence is a coping mechanism. This can lead to misunderstandings and even resentment if not addressed. However, with patience and open communication, it's possible to bridge the gap. Recognizing that silence often signals pain rather than anger or indifference can help us respond with empathy and support, strengthening our connections. If you notice someone withdrawing into silence, the best response is gentle understanding. Avoid pushing them to talk before they're ready. Instead, offer reassurance and let them know you're there when they want to share. Sometimes just being present is enough to help them feel safe. Encourage open communication but respect their need for space. Over time, this approach can help build trust and make it easier for them to express their feelings in the future. Silence can be a healthy coping tool. It can also become harmful if it turns into long-term avoidance. Suppressing emotions for too long may lead to resentment, anxiety, or even depression. It's important to recognize when silence is no longer serving a protective purpose and may be causing more harm than good. Seeking support from friends, family, or a mental health professional can help break the cycle and encourage healthier ways of dealing with pain. In the end, silence is a complex response to emotional pain. It's shaped by personality, past experiences, and the need for self-protection. By understanding the psychology behind going silent, we can respond with greater empathy and patience. Whether you're the one who goes quiet or you know someone who does, remember that silence is often a call for understanding, not rejection. Let's strive to create spaces where everyone feels safe to express their feelings in their own time and way.